It's nothing against you, Belle. I'm just kind of glad that my guy isn't into the whole purity thing. I mean, we just like being as close as two people can possibly be.
Our rings are about commitment.
And nobody is more committed than my fiancé. I mean, he is somebody that I can count on, completely and absolutely. Once he gives his heart, it's forever.
My God. I know I've said this before. It's really... If I didn't know any better, I'd think your fiancé was Shawn.
It is.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Philip was right. You keep on lying and lying. You never got over Shawn. You still love him.
Of course I still love Shawn.
I don't believe you. Even though you know that I'm devastated that the man I love is gone and I don't know where he is, you have the nerve to tell me that you're still in love with him? I know there's no way he's engaged to you.
Shawn made sacrifices for me. He actually cared about me and my baby, even though he knew that it wasn't his. Of course I love Shawn, but I'm not in love with him. Look, it just so happens that I found a guy who has all of Shawn's same wonderful qualities. That's all that I meant to say. And now that I've got the man of my dreams, I'm gonna do anything to hang on to him. Even if that means chaining him to my bed.
That's sick.
Sorry, I'm not all pure in deed and thought like you. But believe me, I know what it means to love a man with all of my heart. So you know what? You can just stop acting so damn superior.
Jan, I'm sorry. Your love life is none of my business. I'm just kind of flipped out about the way Shawn walked out and left me. It's not like him at all.
Maybe there are things you don't know about Shawn.
What do you mean?
Just that it's possible that you didn't know him as well as you thought you did.
Shawn is acting totally out of character. He doesn't ever get wasted. Not on alcohol, not on drugs either. And he hates to worry me. Which is why it doesn't make any sense that he left a message with his father and didn't even mention me.
Well, it doesn't make sense for who you thought that Shawn was. Look, I'm not saying that he's still not a great guy, but from what I saw when I ran into him, Shawn's, well, he's different.
Different how? You mean the way he looks? Oh my God. With my mom being a shrink for all these years, I should have thought of this before.
Thought of what?
Whatever's going on with Shawn has to be psychological.
Hey, you better not be saying that he's crazy.
Psychiatrists don't call people crazy, and that's not what I think has happened to Shawn anyway. He's been through something very traumatic. We all have. You weren't living in Salem most of last year when so many of our friends and family were getting killed. Where I think things fell apart for Shawn is when I lied to him to give my mother an alibi for the night his grandpa Doug was murdered. That's when Shawn felt he couldn't trust me anymore. And although we tried to work through it, I think Shawn felt like nothing could ever be the same again. When people get depressed like that, they act in ways they never would otherwise.
Well, Shawn was not depressed when I saw him. He was actually wearing this adorable little baseball t-shirt. It was a little bit too small for him. And I wasn't the only one noticing.
What do you mean you weren't the only one?
Well, there was this girl there. Nothing like you. I mean, she had a different body type, if you catch my drift. Anyway, she was noticing Shawn, and he was noticing right back.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
Because I didn't want to crush you.
Well, how many times did I ask you to tell me everything?
Okay, Belle. Here's the whole story. I'm sorry, but they rode off together. She was practically glued to him. They were really, really close.
Now I know you're lying. Shawn doesn't pick up strange girls.
Well, like I said, maybe you didn't really know Shawn.
I know him. And I know you too, Jan. Philip was right. You never saw Shawn. You just made up the whole story to torture me.
I did so see Shawn, and I can prove it.
Well, how? Did he give you a lock of his hair?
Well, he gave me the purity ring to return to you, but since that obviously wasn't good enough, he also told me about a conversation the two of you had. A fight, actually. It was about a lie you told to give your mother an alibi.
A lot of people knew about that.
Yeah. Well, he said that when you were fighting, he mentioned me. And the promise you two made to each other after he lied about fathering my baby. You two swore that you would never lie about anything ever again. The thing that upset you so much was when he said that your lie about your mom made him wonder what else he would lie about in the future. Shawn told me that you were in the hospital chapel when you had the fight. He said that without trust, there can't be love. Ring a bell? Belle?
Nobody knew about that conversation except me and Shawn.
Lucky for me, I was in the chapel and heard the whole fight.
Oh my God. That means you've been telling the truth about everything. You really did see Shawn. He sent back the purity ring to tell me that it's over. I have to accept it once and for all. Shawn doesn't love me anymore. What is it?
Proof that tells us whether Jen was lying about Shawn or not.
Belle, I'm in here! I'm in the bedroom! Get me out of here, Belle!